I'm here tonight. We are going to attempt to make a fall farmhouse wreath. So when you come on, just give me a sign that you're on there, make a comment, wave, say hi, just let me know that you're there. I have not been on here for a little while, so I just thought I would do something. I was kind of in the mood. I'm getting a little antsy today. I was doing a lot of things on the computer, and so it was like, I need to do something a little different. So I decided to come back out after dinner and do this live. So here we are. We're going to get started. One thing I am going to tell you tonight is you will see me moving the camera around a little bit because I want to show you some of the things that I'm doing. Hi, Jacqueline. Happy you could be here tonight. So I hope you don't get sick when I kind of move it a little bit. It takes practice to figure out what you want to do. So, and I am finding out that a lot of things I can change around and improvise on. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to just refresh my laptop here real quick. Sometimes it's a little hard to see people's comments on my phone. Started here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we are using tonight. We are going to be using some lamb's ear, some eucalyptus. I'm not sure what these are called, kind of like a fern type thing. They have brown and orange tips to them, kind of a fall foliage. Kind of almost makes me think of a pine leaf. And then we are going to be using black and white buffalo checked pumpkins and white pumpkins. And then I am going to be using this burlap ribbon with buffalo check black and white on the edge. Then I am going to be using, that ribbon is a 2.5. This is a 1.5 inch black and white buffalo checked ribbon. So I'm going to be using those. And we're going to get started by, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera down so you can kind of see me make this bow. I am going to be using, it's called Pro Bow the Hand. So I'm going to be using that tonight. And put my ribbon on, got it backwards. And I apologize again if things freeze up. I don't think it is my Wi-Fi. I have really new Wi-Fi router. I think a lot of it is just where we are situated. We have a lot of trouble with our Wi-Fi service and our cell service through AT&T, so we just kind of have to bear with it and go. I will post it so that you can watch it later again too. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, just feel free and let me know. I will do my best to answer them. If you see something that I've done and you've missed it or vice versa, just let me know. We'll go back. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm going to first of all measure out my ribbon tails. And I'm just going to lay it down here because I want these kind of long. And I'll just grab this. I forgot my little thing here. And I just bunch that up. I don't know about you guys, but I have had nothing but sneezing and runny nose. I don't know what it is. Twist some of that out a little bit. Then I'm just going to start with loop, come around, pinch, twist, loop, and this I'm going to loop again over the top of that first one. So in other words, I'm going to have 2 loops on 1 peg. Around, give it a twist, take my other piece of wire. And that side. I'm sorry guys, my nose just wants to run. Twist. Push this out. Did anybody get any rain earlier? It sure looked nasty to the south of us, but we didn't get anything. Just a little bit of thunder and wind. That was it. I'm going to out. Hi, Christy. And again, I'm going to put another loop over. Over. The middle one there a little tight. There we go. Okay, now we're just going to pull that off. I'm going to move this out of the way. Now this is where you might get a little dizzy because I'm going to move the camera again. So you can see. Turn this around because I have to have it in the other hand. That little twist. pull these out for right now, and then once we get it on the wreath, we will do a little more playing around with it. Hi Lisa, thanks you for coming on. Okay, now we're going to get started. Let me get this out of the way. To get started on putting our lamb's ear on. And a few of you have watched me do some of these before, so you know basically what I do. These, so I think most of this stuff, with the exception of the small buffalo checked ribbon, came from Hobby Lobby. And that ribbon came from Sims Pottery. Get a few of these cut off, and we'll get started placing them in. Really quiet tonight. Just gonna start placing them in. You guys know me by now. I like my stuff kind of full. I need to turn my skillet up just a little. Have any questions or anything? You're awful quiet tonight, or are you eating dinner? I will tell you, the last few grapevines I've gotten, I've had to kind of work on them a little bit. They were super thin. Again, I don't like thin grapevines. I like them a little bit thicker. Not so thick that you can't get things in them, but thick enough that things don't go through the back either. This is where we stop, or I stop, I guess, and place my bow, so that then I can kind of work on it a little bit. And I just push it through. This one shouldn't be too hard because this, like I said, this wreath is kind of thin. decided yet what we're going to do with those, so I'm just going to not do anything right now. I may cut them off short, I may pull them through, I'm not real sure. Move this up through here. Any of you have children that went back to school this week? Hope they're having a good start. And my grandkids, they went back yesterday. I think they're having a pretty good start. I've only talked to one of them, but she's a sophomore, and so she likes every one of her classes, except with the exception of maybe Spanish 3. And I told her that by now she should be able to speak Spanish since this is third year for it. But she said this year they have to know how to write it. It's like, oh. So, anyway, she is liking it, and my other two are in 6th grade. They're twins, and they are in the 6th grade. And like I said, I haven't really talked to them too much to see how they like their class. And then the oldest one is already in college. She's moved to college over the weekend. She had started taking some early classes. And as far as I know, everything's going on well there. So, it just kind of seems early. I don't remember ever going to school this early, but hi Deb, glad you could join us. Add some of the eucalyptus in here, and we'll see how we go. little stuff left. Out of that one. Let's see what we can do here. Sometimes, if you're creative enough, you can make some stems, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, what I have done to these, hi Debbie, is I have punched a little hole in the bottom of this and put a stem in. This is what I've done, and I just think I threw my stem away. I just took, these are needle nose pliers, you could take a screwdriver, and just punched a hole into the back of that a little bit. And I'm going to have to, and then you can take, this is kind of like a, let's say it, a rope wired stem. And I've also used stems from my flowers too that you have left over. And I just cut a little bit of that off. A little glue on one end. And put that right down there in that hole. And just let it dry. And I'm going to take my glasses off real quick. Step away for just a second. Don't know why it is, but every time I do a Facebook Live, my nose wants to run. And my glasses want to slide down my nose. Going to wire my glasses to my head, I think. Hi Brenda, how are you? One little piece over here I had left over. Just going to put these in. No certain way. Putting them in. this one, we're going to put it right in the middle of here. Move that down just a smidgen. Right in the middle. And this one, I'm not sure if how I'm gonna do this one yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and, since we've already got one on that one. Go right down in the middle there. There we go. And you just have to play with it until you get it the way you want. I do it one way and decide I don't like that, and I'll do it another way. This ribbon with the checked on the ends, it's really heavy. It doesn't really want to curl the way I want it to. This way. This is my problem. A piece of glue stuck on it. Just a little bit shorter. What do you think? A little shorter? Yes, no? What do you think? Suggestions? Always open for comments. Okay, I think we'll stop right now on that and kind of let it sit for a little bit. I like to kind of look at them, you know, stand back, look at them, sleep on it, come back out tomorrow. I may change things around a little bit, add a little bit more to it. But overall, what do you guys think? Any comments or suggestions? Let me know. I'm not afraid to take criticism or any ideas. I'm always open to that, so just leave a message for me, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for coming and joining me tonight. Hope everybody has a safe evening. Bye.